Greetings. What's up, everybody? It's your guy Jay Red. Shout out to all of my redheads that tune in each and every week to Red's View. Love y'all, man. Thank you for all the support. Man, we got a lot to talk about. Thank you, everybody who subscribed to the YouTube channel. YouTube.com/Red's View is going across your screen right now. Before I begin this video, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button or the dislike button. It is all good as long as we get some traction. Salute to people in the comments, drop a comment, share it, all that other stuff that helps the channel grow, and we're going to continue to do what we do. All right, man. So you already know that I was going to respond to this, and if you didn't think I was going to respond to this, you don't watch Red's View. So, man, your boy Drake is in the headlines again, no pun intended. And the topic of today, what we're talking about, Drake disses FBA rappers. Drake disses American rappers, FBA rappers, American rappers. Drake dissed us? Like, come on, man. So anyway, man, first of all, let me start off by saying this. What is FBA? For those who aren't familiar with FBA, that stands for Foundational Black Americans, meaning that Americans that are descendants of slaves, the Black Americans that built this country. That means that you have no immigrants in your country. You have no immigrants in your lineage. Okay. You were born in America, your family is from America. We're far removed from Africa. Everybody came from Africa, right? All life forms. But, for those who don't know what FBA is, that's what it stands for. So Black Americans, Black people that are from America. So anyway, so now that we got that out the way, let's talk about what happened. So Drake is doing, I think, the Wireless Festival overseas in the UK. And he did the biggest form of pandering / disrespect known to hip hop mankind at this point. So let me show y'all what actually happened. So he was there, and fair use, by the way, but this is a clip for his thoughts on UK rappers, United Kingdom rappers versus US rappers. Okay. No disrespect to America, but nobody in the world can out rap London rappers. Let's hear what Mr. Aubrey Graham had to say. Fair use, by the way, fair use.
Shit tatted on me. This is my brother right here, a real fucking legend. When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best, highest level. This is what I aspire to be.
Okay, one thing I want to note, okay? Let's go back and listen to this. Listen to how the crowd reacted. Did you hear? Okay, just listen to this.
Legend. When I talk about my love,
pay attention to the crowd.
London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit. I don't care what nobody says.
The crowd didn't even sound like they were cheering. The crowd sounded like they were reacting, but even the crowd don't even seem like they believed it. Okay. Let's hear it again.
Nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers.
Okay, so let's stop. So, Mr. Aubrey Graham, Mr. Drake, that was straight cap. Straight cap. You're delusional if you really think that. The people around you are delusional if they really think that. Drake fans have to be delusional if you think that. I don't even think Drake thinks that. Okay. First off, like I noted, the crowd. Did you hear the crowd? The crowd didn't even sound like they were cheering for that, because the UK crowd was like, huh? They mostly listen to us. That crowd mostly listens to us. So they're like, what the hell is Drake talking about? So part of me, it's two ways I'm looking at it. For one, I think that Drake was pandering. I think that he got caught in the moment. The UK, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has great relationships with the UK and everything, fans and people, the rappers from the UK. Drake had adopted the UK sound at one point. So, he's pandering, right? And I get why you're caught in the moment and you may say things that you don't mean. Sometimes we got liquor in our system, drugs in our system, hell, if you horny and then just end up messing around with somebody that you wouldn't end up having sex with, like if you were in your right mind, you say things out of desperation, just whatever comes to your mind, right? So that's part of it. The other part is that Drake is really mad at America, in particular, foundational Black Americans. Because think about when you hear the word, when you hear the term American rapper, you're not automatically going to think of a white rapper, Hispanic rapper, whatever. You're thinking about a Black rapper. So with the song Not Like Us and this whole battle and everything like that, one thing that Kendrick did, Kendrick got the culture to go against Drake. Kendrick got the culture to peel the layers back and look at Aubrey Graham for what he is. He called him a scam artist, a culture vulture, all this other stuff because he's from Canada. He's half Jewish, even though his dad is FBA from America, right? But Drake himself grew up in Canada. So is this his get back? Is this him saying, F all of y'all? Because basically he said, F that American culture. The same, and see, some people are mad at Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing he's getting a lot of backlash and stuff like that. I'm not really mad at Drake. I mean, what do you expect? You know, the culture went against Drake, joined with Kendrick. Kendrick is the MVP right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people chose Kendrick's side. I mean, I understand why Drake is hurt by it, but to say something as delusional as that, first off, can you and I want everybody who's watching this right now in the comment section, name me 5 rappers from the UK that are popular. Name me the UK version of Nas. Name me the UK version of Scarface. Name me the UK version of Jay-Z. If they were better lyricists, and this is another thing, Drake isn't entitled. Drake is entitled to his own opinion. If Drake really thinks that, so be it. It is what it is. I'm not tripping on someone's opinion about that. However, that seems like it was more of a shot towards us, towards the black culture, black rappers. It sounded like it was a shot at our culture more than his actual thoughts. Seemed like it was some malice intent behind that. He knew what he was doing. Why else? Drake is a smart guy. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Besides his braids, right? What is it? The braids. But don't get it twisted. Drake is a smart guy. He knows how to market. He knows how pivotal what he says. So this wasn't by accident. Okay. You know, I'm leaning towards him being strategic in what he said. I feel like he said what he said and he meant what he said. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he put it like this. I don't think he really thinks that UK rappers are better lyricists than American rappers. I don't think he really thinks that. I think he did that as a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said that and is going to stand on it. But I think he has some malicious intent behind it. That's what I think. And to be fair, he has every right to be, because what did we do? A minor. Everybody joined that. Everybody chose a side. But the thing is this, Drake, you can't really be too mad at us because, I mean, Kendrick made the better songs. Kendrick made the better diss track. He made the classic diss track. See, you have a classic diss track with Back to Back. You know what I'm saying? And FBA culture, rappers, and everybody. We loved it. And it's not just FBAs. Like, we created rap, but the hip hop culture in general, which is FBA culture, we said that you won against Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? Now, Meek Mill is from America, but that don't mean nothing. Y'all got into a rap battle, you won. And we were jamming your diss record back to back. We were jamming that. You were performing that, and it was no issue. But now, since Not Like Us surpassed back to back in any diss track Drake has put out, and it's eligible for diamond status now. It's worldwide. It's a global phenomenon. Now that happened, now you want to be mad and feel like everybody turned their back on you. Did everybody turn their back on Meek Mill? Because everybody didn't turn their back on you. Some people just liked, and said Kendrick won. Kendrick won that fair and square. Drake, you threw the last shot with the Heart Part 6. It didn't land. You know what I'm saying? Like, the content in it wasn't good. So the thing is, I understand Drake's frustration and why he's upset, but this wasn't a good move. I'm sorry. This wasn't a good move. It wasn't a good move, Drake, because it's just going to spark up more controversy and cause more backlash headed towards your way, because this is an album rollout and stuff like that. You're going to get some resistance. Because the thing is, for those who don't know, and I need all my logical people in here, the ones who really think and pay attention to the culture. There's a delineation movement that went on between, foundational Black Americans like myself, and then people from the diaspora and other people who are African or who are Black, right, by technicality, but different lineages, different cultures, different everything. You know what I'm saying? Different ethnic groups. You know what I'm saying? Like we're our own ethnic group. So the thing is, you know, I think that it was just disingenuous on how Drake did that. Again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but this is another reason people will say that you not like us. Now, like I said, y'all, as us in the hip hop culture, we have to understand the thinking pattern and how Drake is feeling right now. I get it 110%, and I'm not mad at him for the way he feels. But to say something ridiculous as this, come on, Drake. UK rappers are better lyricists than American rappers. If you can show me the UK version of Nas, Jay-Z, Scarface, Jadakiss, if you can show me the UK versions of J. Cole, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Big Sean, Wale, show me all that. If they were that better of lyricists, how come they're not running the rap game? How come when they come over here, do UK rappers really do shows like that in America? Do they do national tours? See, when we do tours here, like American rappers, when they do tours, national tours, they tour here and they tour in Australia. They go overseas, and people flood to go see them. American music, American culture. That's what we do. See, when UK artists, when they go on tours, do they come here and do arenas and sell out arenas and stadiums and stuff like that? I can't name you one, a UK rapper. So stand on what you're saying if you really believe that. That's why I don't think that you believe that, Drake. I understand that you're upset with us. You have every right to feel that way, but don't come on, man. You being disrespected. He basically said, "Fuck y'all FBAs." That's how I took it. That's how I took it, and I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Drake stands, they were, and you can't. The Drake stands, y'all can't even defend this because I saw some Drake fans like, nah, he's tripping with this. He's tripping. You know what I'm saying? So it just wasn't a smart move because a lot of people don't mess with you already, and that's the other argument. Well, people don't mess with him already. Yeah, but you got to come back to the States, bro. You got to come back to the States, and these are the people you still want to listen, to your music. You want them to still listen to your music and want us to rock with you, right? But you can't use our culture and then go overseas and disrespect the culture. That's something you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Now, I told y'all on my last video, Aubrey Graham is a madman. Aubrey Graham is a hurt man. He is a hurt individual, and he is coming out for blood. That is a villain walking around right now. That man is upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So he's a man on a mission. And I think this resistance he has, so he has a chip on his shoulder. Why else would he say this? Why else would he say this? I know Drake in his right mind does not think a UK rapper is more lyrical than an American rapper. He said from his country and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I'm looking. I'm like, there's no way you think that unless he got somebody that's super lyrical that I've never heard of. But I can guarantee you, it ain't nobody in the UK that are more lyrical than the Wu-Tang Clan, more lyrical than Raz Kass, more lyrical than the Game. Show me that. Show me that they're better. But what this is gonna do, because I already saw Jordan Lucas, he had made a post about it or something like that, making laughing. You know, I don't know if this is gonna spark FBA rappers to step their game up per se or something like that, but it's some resistance. But I feel like with all the stuff going on, Drake basically said, "Fuck y'all." You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm taking it. But it's interesting, man. I'm gonna see what happens after this. Iceman, this is the part of the Iceman rollout. So we're gonna see where this continues to go. But you know, it is what it is. I understand Drake's frustration, but come on, man. That's ridiculous. Come on, Drake. But anyway, let's move on, man.